Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I am back with some more hot work from home opportunities. I have a part-time lead that I'm gonna share with y'all at the very end, okay? I have like 4 or 5 hot leads. I lost count. There are too many good leads right now. I'm just gonna get into it because they're closing very, very, very fast. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, select all. You know what to do. This is the place to be locked into if you want to hear about the latest remote opportunities. That's all we talk about and have ever talked about over here. So I am happy to have you. And on that note, we are ready to jump in. All right, you guys, if you're like Delilah, you're moving fast today. Yes, because I am tired of these hot leads closing. I am tired of having the dilemma of do I stop and re-edit this video and risk the leads closing while I'm re-editing, or just go ahead and put it out there and y'all do what you need to do with it. So I'm gonna be rapid with this, okay? The highlights of the highlights. So starting off with the first company I want to spotlight. This company is called OE Connection, and it says OEC Solutions power connections across the largest automotive after sales network, providing an easier way to deliver quality repairs to vehicle owners. So this company specializes in auto repair and parts. And if you go over to their Glassdoor, this is a huge company based out of Ohio, great rating, huge company. Awesome. That's what we want to see. Now, to navigate to their careers, if you just go to the top here under company, you'll select careers, and then you'll be taken to their careers page where you can learn more about them. They have a global operation going on here. They're in a lot of different countries. And what we're going to do is we're going to select United States. Okay. Make sure you follow it the way I'm showing you, because if you do the other way, it's going to just take you to a general application. Now that you've selected United States, you are able to see all of their opportunities, and they have several virtual roles. So I show y'all how to get to these companies' careers pages so that you can see other available opportunities besides the one that I spotlight. So let's get into the one that I want to spotlight today. So jumping on in, this is for their catalog data specialist opportunity. This is remote within the US, so it is US wide. And it says you're going to work closely with North America and offshore resources to manage the flow of catalog content from aftermarket manufacturers, partners with internal teams, marketing, sales, customer support, engineering to manage data and resolve issues. So you need a high school diploma or equivalent, and it's nice if you have some college, but that's just a plus. And you have to have excellent communication skills. You have to be able to collaborate across teams, strong critical thinking skills, adept at troubleshooting, excellent technical aptitude, and you have to be able to, effectively organize and manage day-to-day work and priorities. So I really liked this opportunity because this is like more of a administrative career type role versus your just run-of-the-mill customer service. And nothing's wrong with that, but I know a lot of folks are looking for something that they can grow with. So that's what I'm trying to say. This is one of those roles where you're going to be an integral part of their team. You're liaising internally and externally, and you're going to learn a lot about the manufacturing and part supplying industry for sure. So I know this one isn't for everybody, but I think we know someone who is like, hey, I love this kind of thing. Maybe you know somebody, share this on your Facebook. And if you think this is for you, then I would put my best foot forward using the remote resume builder software. We have ATS optimized resumes and cover letter templates. You would just go in and choose the template. I would recommend using the administrative coordinator template. It's already filled out. All of our templates are already filled out. And you would just go into the wizard, make it true to you, keep what you want to keep, change what you want to change. Because remember, it's already filled out. You're not starting off from a blank page, and then boom, you are ready to download. And you can try it for just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. After that, it is only $37 per month to make unlimited resumes and cover letters and use all the templates you want. And you guys, this software is a game changer. I eat my own cooking. Anytime I'm doing something resume related, I use the software because it really is that easy and convenient to use. It's way more convenient than going to Microsoft Office or open up a Google Doc. So I would use the administrative coordinator resume template, and I would pair that with the administrative coordinator cover letter template, customize it, and be on your merry way. So now let's move on to hot lead number 2. So jumping on into the second company, this company is called Business Wire, and they are a Berkshire Hathaway company. And Berkshire Hathaway is a really, really great company. They have a ton of companies under their umbrella. And so looking into this company in particular, we can go over to their Glassdoor as well. This company, Business Wire, is the global market leader in press release distribution and regulatory disclosure, and they are based out of San Francisco. Now, they have a very bad rating, okay? Very, very bad. But I wanted to spotlight a role, and I told y'all I'm just gonna be sharing these leads. So you might say, Delilah, don't share anything with such a low rating, and I get it. Usually I don't, but I just wanna see what you guys like. And then I'll share companies that have better ratings with those roles that y'all like. You get what I'm saying? So scrolling down, we can go to their careers by going here. And then from there, we can learn more about the company, what they have going on, great benefits, all of that. We're going to click view open positions. And now we are going to see like what they have available. And I'm going to get into one in particular. So jumping on in, this is for Business Wire's client service representative position. This is a full-time role in their sales department. Now, the reason why I really wanted to share this one is because I know folks are looking for interesting hours, and this isn't really all that interesting hours-wise, but you will be hard-pressed to find stuff that starts super duper early on the East Coast. That's what got my attention. And this is a Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Eastern time role. So I know a lot of folks are looking for something that might work with their kids' schedules, or maybe it might work with, alternating schedules with their spouse. Maybe you're in school and like you take class after 2:30. I'm just thinking about all sorts of scenarios where someone would want to get their work done early. And so as a client service representative, you will be the first point of contact for new Business Wire clients. Customer focused verbal and written communications, multitasking, time management, and organizational skills are a must to succeed in this role with a high level of client and prospect interaction. You'll be a key liaison between sales teams, newsroom, and clients. So this is another administrative type role. I also thought y'all could appreciate the details. Yes, I thought y'all could appreciate the details. I think we sure can, okay? And so I think this is a great opportunity. They aren't looking for anything crazy. If you have a bachelor's, that's great, but it's preferred you don't have to have it. You can just have worked in like an administrative customer service type role, doing similar things, and that would qualify you. So I would use that same administrative coordinator template, but remember, we never submit the same resume twice. This company is looking for something different than the previous company. First company was talking about auto parts. This company is in broadcast media and they're looking for, a little something else. So I would use the same template, but customize it for Business Wire's lead. And now let's move on to the next company. So jumping on in, the third company I want to spotlight is called Essentra Health. And I talked about this company recently. They are in healthcare, and this is another huge company. They have a much better rating than the last one, and that's good. That's what we want to see. Now, if you want to navigate to their careers, they have it front and center for us, and you can learn more about what they have available. This company hires in both the US and in India. We're going to select the US because that's where the position I want to highlight is. And then you can see that they have 78 opportunities available right now. So jumping into the role that I want to spotlight, this is for their review assistant position. This is full-time and remote within the US. And so it lets us know that the review assistant role is pivotal in streamlining the clinical review process by meticulously preparing prior authorization cases. This individual will upload a comprehensive understanding of internal policies, procedures, and services, ensuring adherence to organizational standards. And this is going to be US wide, but you're going to be working on Eastern Standard Time from 9 to 5. So that's great for all of us who like to sort of work while our kids are at school. And this is a lot of documentation, paperwork handling. You're going to get a lot of data entry experience. This is prior authorization. So you do have to be okay with talking on the phone because sometimes it's just a lot easier to pick up a phone. And to qualify, you need a minimum of 2 years of experience in records management, a minimum of 2 years in administrative support or customer service position in a healthcare environment, comprehensive knowledge of office environments, business processes, ability to multitask, and excellent communication skills. So I know that a lot of y'all, just from talking to y'all, have worked within customer service or administration within the healthcare system. And if you've done that, then you have that experience with records. So you've touched that as well. So a lot of y'all will qualify for this one. And they give you great benefits. And, I think you guys would enjoy this one. So if you want to put your best foot forward, I recommend using the prior authorization resume template. This is a great template to go for because this is a prior authorization role. Now, if you're like, Delilah, I didn't do prior authorizations, but I did work in healthcare and I did manage records, and I can't necessarily say I did prior authorization. Well, then you can use the administrative coordinator resume template. So yes, this is the third time we're calling on this template, but this is not the same resume that you submitted for the other two roles. You would want to play up your record keeping and your document handling and all of that stuff. So that's how you could, customize this one for this role. But if you have done prior authorizations, for sure use that prior authorization template. So now let's move on to the next lead. All right, I told y'all we're moving right along, okay? These aren't gonna close on us. The next company I wanna spotlight is called Maverick Payments, and this is a full service payment provider enabling ISOs and ISVs to monetize payments under their brand with our in-house platform for a fast, risk-free market entry. I love it when a company is very straight to the point what they do, okay? You can check them out on Glassdoor. This company's based out of Calabasas. It's like a family-owned company. They're not as big as the other companies, but you can see people really enjoy working there. So that's good to know. Now, to find their careers, you can just scroll down to the bottom and under company, you'll see careers. We'll select that and boom, you can go to their careers from here. I'm going to get into one in particular. So jumping on in, this is for their remote full-time merchant support rep 2 position. This is an opportunity that's mid-level, it says. So I just want to see, is this something you guys resonate with? If not, it's okay. And so they let us know that you're going to handle merchant service facing client inquiries by providing superior client experience in all customer service aspects involved in payment processing, ensuring customer and partner satisfaction. And so you need a high school diploma, experience in merchant services fields required, 1 to 2 years experience in a call center environment in the payments industry required, and ability to work autonomously in front of a computer for 90% of shifts. And it's nice if you're bilingual, but you don't have to be. And they have great benefits. And this one is limited. I should have mentioned that at the beginning, but I did want to point this position out because they specifically name a couple of states that usually get left out of the number, and the details are detailing. And I know a lot of y'all have customer service experience, and you may have worked with payment processing or billing or at a bank. Like, get creative in thinking about, how have I been in the merchant services industry? You got to think about, have I been touching and dealing with monies, okay? So if this is you and you're like, yeah, Delilah, it's me, or I know somebody who it could be, I would put my best foot forward using the remote resume builder software. And you could use the customer service 1 or 2 resume templates and let them know, you have that merchant experience, and pair it with the customer service cover letter template and be on your merry way. So now I have one more hot lead to share with y'all. So last but certainly not least, this comes from a company called MetaSource, and this is a trusted digital transformation partner with 30 plus years of intelligent document processing experience. So anytime a company handles a lot of paperwork, this is where you want to watch these companies, because they will probably have those data entry roles or those clerical roles you're interested in. So this company is definitely on my radar. You can go to their Glassdoor and see this is a sizable company. People like it well enough based out of Utah. So this is good to know. And they are a BPO, which means they handle companies like customer service or administrative or sales or tech type stuff. So to find their careers, we would just scroll down to the bottom, and from here we'll select careers. And once we're here, you can see view open positions, select that, and then you can choose their available roles. I'm going to spotlight this one. So jumping on in, this is for their verification specialist position. This is a part-time remote opportunity. And it says that the verification specialist is responsible for collecting and validating information presented by clients and customers by communicating with various institutions to verify the correct information. So you're going to have to re-verify employment, enter client information, order management of additional services, collect research and analyzes data, review documents to determine any necessary re-verifications. So guess what this is? This is a part-time, non-phone based role. Will you ever have to pick up a phone? Ever, ever, ever? Maybe sometimes, but guess what you're doing? You're re-verifying employment, documentation, entering client information, reviewing appraisals, reviewing documents. That is what you want to look for. So I told you at the beginning of this lead with this company, look for companies that are doing similar type things if you want to, do something non-phone based. And you can get your application in using that administrative coordinator resume template and cover letter and be on your merry way. So try out the software, y'all. As I mentioned, it's only $37 per month after the $1 7-day trial. As soon as you sign up, we're going to send you your login. We're going to send you an email showing you how to use it. And we have a 7-day a week around the clock support desk. So when you send us an email, you can expect for us to get back to you within a few hours, and we support all of our customers. So link is in the description box. Try it out. I think you're going to love it. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. This saves you time and gets you results. All the leads that I shared today came from Extra Leads Club. It's only $1 during our 7-day trial and $10 per month after that, and you get hundreds of verified leads. Join the club. People are loving it and getting job offers, and that could be you too, because you got to apply before you can get hired. And last but certainly not least, check out my Amazon storefront for all your work from home equipment needs. I get a small commission if you purchase anything from here. And I'm always talking about the computers, but that's just because they are priced to move and you can't find these deals anywhere else. Amazon's got the deals. So check out my Amazon storefront for your work from home equipment needs. Consider joining Extra Leads Club for just $10 a month. You can try it out for $1. We do the job hunting for you, and consider getting your application for just $1 using the remote resume builder software. I think you are gonna love it. So thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.